见面了，谢吧，不见了，所望人所。见面了，谢吧，不见了，所望人所。见面了，谢吧，不见了，所望人所。南蒙古路就是米拉日巴听呢，查家多就装了墙呢，查大概铺呢，土东皮不有点菜，不但给那个几个集中些大人群呢，全都贴把群呢，那么啦，大概公路切容，那就嘛些把拉上，这代原边总中就嘛做完的了，当晚那我休的连度，看了那份一个写关系，有的主给我给送说，这个呢，尊者梅拉人吧，他在西藏的有一个尊者的闭关的圣众，那个圣众的名字叫查加多吉宗。在那个时候呢，尊者闭关以后呢，有一天呢，在那个地区的地名叫这个孤汤，在孤汤那个地方有一个在家居士，而且他是一个修密法的一个修行人。所以他见到这个尊者梅拉热巴拜见以后呢，那个在家阿瓜就是这个修这个密乘的这个法教的这个名字叫阿瓜嘛，这个现在这个好像形成一个名字一样的查巴阿瓜，就是这个阿瓜就是这个在家就是的修行人叫阿瓜嘛，是有一个阿瓜。那个阿瓜呢，就是这个见到梅拉热巴的时候，他说我很早就这个学了很多的法，而且也修行过很多年了，但是从我的这个修行的这个经证上说起来的话，经证不高，而且呢就是没有什么特别的觉受，所以呢尊者请你给我讲一讲这个。我能够这个提高自己的境界上面嘛，所以呢，就是这个当时尊者梅拉热巴他说，那修行要提高的话，必须要明白它的要点。如果你没有明白这个要点的话，那就是你修行这个次数多、时间长也是不是那么很好的效果。所以必须要这个会修是最关键的。所以这个会修的过程当中呢，必须要了解有些这个要点是很重要的。所以呢，尊者给他讲的几句这个尊者的道歌。
Just now Rinpoche have read out the verses of the Bhaja song in Tibetan, and here is the explanation by Rinpoche. That when Rinpoche was in the solitary retreats in the mountains, there was one, you can say Ngakpa, that is by the name of Sakyap Doje Chong, in the place in Bhutan, and got this lay person who is practicing Buddhism, and he met Mirampa, and then he was practicing Sabhajana Buddhism as a Ngakpa, and this is a name Rinpoche said is given for lay persons in the Tibetan Buddhism. When he saw Mirampa, then he relate his practice to Mirampa by saying that already very long time ago I've been practicing many Buddhist Dharma, and I practiced many years. But what I felt is that whatever I practice, my practicing level is not high, and I'm still feel that I don't know much about the practice. So can you give me some Dharma teachings? Then Nirapa replied by saying that, in fact, in practicing Buddhism, it is very important that we grab the essence and the main points. It doesn't matter that you have practiced or chant many times of the mantra, or you have spent a lot of time doing the practice. The effect will not be so good unless and until you know the way to practice. And then you have to understand and some very important essence and some very important points. And this is how he starts to explaining in this aspect to this Napa.
선지 착군디 니슬기 뒤에 장 마와시 다데 텔라 원나 장내도 시리 조내주로 받다 여대这个第一句的意思就是从我们心里面所显现的这个心所，各种的心所呢，如同在这个我们在这个阳光太阳底下呢，就是太阳的光下呢，有很多的灰尘，我们看的时候也看到，就这么一样多的这个有很多的这个心里面所产生的各种心所。这大家都如果稍微注意的话，我们也是知道的。但是这些这个各种的心所的来自有什么样的地方来的呢？就是心本身所显现的出来。所以他这个中国那个问那个那关呢，求就是他教他们如果这个一个修行者他能够认识到自信当中所显现出来的各种的心所，它的本来不是在这个自信当中，有没有认识到这样的一个修行者，就是这个在问他的这样一个意思。
First, Buddha read out the Tibetan verse, and then he explained what the meaning of the verse is. So we understand that from our pure mind, when we manifest a lot of so-called a lot of thought, and it is like under the sunshine, under the sunlight, and we can see a lot of dust manifest. Many liminals of dust, and this is like from the pure mind arises a lot of all these phenomena. And we also know that actually all these surface of appearance, all these phenomena like dust, is actually a manifestation of the pure mind. And then Nirapa asked Nirapa, Joe, do you understand? Do you think that those who really practice Buddhism, do they realize this? Do they realize that a lot of phenomena, like so-called just now you mentioned of the dust, is a manifestation of pure mind? Is there any practitioner who really understand this?
这个问题是我觉得是很重要。为什么说是很重要的呢？那我们要知道各种的心所是自信的话，首先我们会观心，观自己内心。这个是对于一般人来说起来的话，也是非常容易做到的事情。因为什么呢？我们现在一般的这个旁度众生来说起来的话，一切都是看的一切都是外相，而且呢，他是不会看自己的心， 所以呢，他更没有办法理解到这些心所是从自信里面呈现的。所以呢，就是从这里面呢，我们二趣的自着，这个外境和内心这两个有自着智，那是一个众生是有。超越这个的话，那就是这个圣人。所以呢，就是这个我们一般的凡夫人都是在乎这个外相不关自己的心。所以呢，就是能够做到这样的话，首先会关自己的心是很重要的。
Buddha further explained that this question which Nubpa had put to the Nubpa, Buddha said that it is very important to understand this. Why? Buddha asked why. We understand that a lot of manifestation of our thought of the moment is actually originated from our pure mind, is the manifestation of the pure mind. If we understand this, therefore, we will know that it is very important that we look into our pure mind in meditation and reflect on it and connect with it. And if we understand it, actually everybody can do this. But a lot of common people, as we see in this world, they are always attached to what they saw. They thought is from the outside, the outer phenomenon. And they never understand that they should look inside into his own mind. A lot of manifestation of phenomenon and so forth, call it the object and all these things, actually arises from our true nature of the mind. So this dualistic thought from the ordinary persons where they attach to all these things, they do not know the real phenomena. They actually common people, actually essentially, where we can supersede this understanding, have the right attitude and know how to look inwards and search for it, then we call them somebody who is like an enlightened being or a saint, somebody who is a wise man, somebody who accomplished something in practice. So, if like a lot of people, we just like normal, we just look at outer things, we feel that it is real, and we never knows that actually is a manifestation from our pure mind, and we miss out some things. Therefore, Rinpoche emphasized that it is very important that we reflect and look, search, or meditate into our pure mind. And again, it is very important to know this.
所以对这个问题上呢，那我们首先要会观自己的心，而且呢，就是必须应该有一个正念，保持一个正念的这个时时刻刻这个守护我们自己的心。如果这样一个良善一个习惯的时候呢，那你就在心当中呢产生这种烦恼的心情的机会是非常少的所以呢，就是这个佛子行37颂里面所讲到的一样。如果我们有这样会关心自己的心，而且有这样正念的话，那就是这个好像呢，在一个房子里面这个有鼠年的话，那这里不可能进到这些到那些小偷什么这些进不了，就这个一样的。所以呢，我们时时刻刻关心的这样一个境界的时候呢，那就是所有的这种各种的寻思、各种的杂念、各种的烦恼，这一切都是消失在这个自信本性的境界中。所以呢，如同在这个我们大海里面产生很多的这个浪也好，那就是这个水泡也好，这一切都是消失在这个海当中的，就这个一样的一个道理。所以呢，这个能够会这个修的话，那就是对着我们烦恼方面是最有效的一个方法。
Therefore, Rinpoche said on this aspect, on this issue, we should look inside, look into our mind. And while we are doing this, we must always be very mindful of the right thought and the right mindfulness. And if we can focus and protect our mind in this way and train up with this habit, then our minds having to get disturbed by the afflictive emotions or worries will be less. Opportunity of meeting all these obscurations and all these afflictive emotions will be lesser and lesser. Like what has been found in the 37 ways of Bodhisattva practice in that particular book, Rinpoche said that it also mentioned that if there can always be mindfulness, look into our pure minds, the meditations or normal way of life. It is just like if we are mindful, it is just like that we are in the room, we know how to lock it properly. And if you have locked the room, then the robbers and whoever want to disturb you or want to steal something, they will not be able to do that. Therefore, moment to moment, we should observe our mind. If we do that, whatever thought, whatever that arises that disturb ourselves, actually all these thought, that's what they say, Namtok, it will just vanish and disappear back into the own mind. It is just like the big sea when you have big wave or bubbles, all these things will finally back to the sea and vanish into the sea. Therefore, if we really understand this point, we really understand the gist of this practice, then it will be very helpful for us to eliminate whatever afflictive emotions or whatever thought that disturb ourselves. And if we understand this, our practice will be very effective.
So 所以说呢，我们一般的防护人呢，他不会观自信的自己的心的情况下呢，那就是我们比方说产生各种的这个杂念是不中断的那比方说我们看到一个，比方说我看到这个花当我看到这个花的时候，马上就看到花的这个心的时候呢，那就是再没有这个其他的这种心是不可能产生的。如果我再没有发觉到的话，我看到这个花，然后呢，我看到这个花是白色的，然后这个叶子是绿色的，然后它有这个闻起来的时候有香味的，这一切的这个不中断的很多的这种杂念会产生。当我第一个念头上面就是这个看到这个花的念头，我就这个执着住的时候，下面的很多的念头都不可能起。所以呢，就是这个我们对这个烦恼也是如此。或我们产生一个嗔恨心，或者是产生一个贪欲的心，当你这个产生这个念头的时候，你第一个刹那间你就这个正面的看着这个念头的时候呢，那你再不可能能下去你的这些烦恼的心情。所以凡夫人不会看这样的时候，那这些烦恼的心越来越多的这个增长起来的时候，那最后的时候嗔恨心起来了以后呢，就是这个控制不住了好像这个控制不到达到这个高潮的时候呢，那就是他要动手动脚，还有这个骂人，这些都会出现。所以呢，就是当你第一个念头产生的时候，你就能够把握住控制到的话，那就是下面的这一切都是不可能产生的。所以这个是真正的那个说，你心里面所产生各种念头的时候，你这一切都是你自己心里所产生的，你就明白这个道理吗？是就用的是这个意思。
And Buddha said therefore, for common people, when they do not realize this teaching of focusing on understanding our mind, then it's very easy that they have a lot of non-thought, a lot of thoughts coming in, and these thoughts one come after another. It will continuously and it will not stop. I'm going to give an example, if you know how to see a flower, you look at the flowers, you see that this flower is actually a manifestation of the mind. And once you understand it, you will not follow by another thought, another thought, another thought. If it's not this way, you have the attitude like a lot of people who do not understand the teaching, then you'll be like when you saw this flower, you say, followed by another thought of, oh, this flower is white in color, the smell of this flower is very special, and so forth and so forth. So all these discriminating thoughts, it will one lead after another. If, for example, Rinpoche say that if our first thought, we look at the flowers, we understand what is the manifestation of it, like what we have just said, like what Rinpoche have just said, and we will not attach to it, then other things, the following thought will not come in. Understanding this, like for example, we put into practice, like when we have worries or afflictive emotions, and we do not understand this aspect, and the thought come one after another, it will lead to an anger thought. The thought of having hatred or anger. So it is very important that when you suddenly you have a thought of hatred or anger that arises, the first thought, you just look at it, you understand it, it is the manifestation of mind. At that particular moment, it cannot go on. Therefore, from this we know that a lot of common people, that is, they do not know this essence of the teaching. They have many afflictive emotions. They have many worries. They have many problems. Ultimately, if they do not know the thought one come after another, ultimately Rinpoche will say that the anger, the hatred will rise. And the more they follow this, they cannot control themselves. It might lead to some actions, some quarrels, some fighting. Therefore, Rinpoche say that the rises of the first thought, if you know the skillful method to control it, then whatever that comes after will not be the same as the common people. And this is why Buddha said that Nubpa has said that actually from the pure mind, you understand that we manifested a lot of all these thoughts, and all these thoughts actually the manifestation of the pure mind, it will go back to the pure mind, like the sea and the wind.